Hey guys, Fuchsia here. So today we're going to play an unlimited deck for once. It's an unlimited Garuda Wilbert deck from Timmy, a mod in the Shadowverse Discord server. It's a pretty unique deck. I think originally he made this for a deck using the Amulet. What's that amulet? The 6 playpoint amulet that pulls that summons all your big stuff. Yeah, I forgot the name, Titanic Clash or something. But he changed that to one using Wilbert, and I found it really interesting, so I decided to try it out, and it's really fun. Is it good? Disclaimer, not really. It's not amazing, but it is really fun, and I'll show you guys how fun it can be. So let's get into the games. Alright, so the first game I wanted to show you guys was against Forestcraft. So one of the best decks this deck works against is like Forestcraft, because they use Roach. And of course, if you have a lot of wards, it's kind of difficult to use the Roach. But anyways, you'll see how it goes. So first, of course, the Featherfall Hourglass. So the objective is to pop as many amulets as possible until turn 5. So you can play Garuda Wings of Paradise, and then it'll summon either Wilbert or a Barang. Yeah, there's a Barang. So basically, I just play amulets here. That's basically the game plan early on. Then really, I mean, you try to counteract their board, but since this is not a board heavy class, I think because they're focusing on getting their Roach. So actually, not playing anything here is kind of good for us. So as you see, you just want to pop as many amulets as possible. I have had trouble popping 6 amulets though. You kinda have to high roll for that. Either way, they're fueling their Roach, trying to activate it. Of course, we just play amulets and we got a follower finally. We just played this as Forbidden Teachings, just so I could draw immediately. Now if we drew another one of these amulets, it would have been really great, but unfortunately we didn't. So I gotta make do with like a Garuda with 5 amulets, which is still pretty good. I think the best combo is with 5 amulets. Like anything less is not really worth it. With 5 amulets, at least you can summon loads of wards like this. There's the Barang, and you got this guy too. So that's pretty good. Even the Barang, of course, because that's just harder to remove. Now we got a pretty great board. And of course, they're not gonna give up, because, you know, they have removal and they have stuff to clear the Barang, or they can sacrifice 1 Roach to kill the Barang. So yeah, they're just trying to activate their Roach here, focusing on that. Trying to mitigate how much damage I can put out. But yeah, next turn, we just put the Wilbert. There you go. Evo the Wilbert. Now they have 2 gigantic wards to go over. I go face. And they lost. Pretty fun. Ward speed Roach. Wards are cheap. Alright, so the second game I wanted to show you guys was against Portalcraft. So obviously, you would think that Portalcraft is actually a pretty good matchup for this, because Portalcraft, they live off of trading stuff into your board, and of course every time they trade stuff into our board we damage them. So I think the only way Portal can be us is with PTP, which I learned the hard way. I actually forgot they ran PTP now. Either way though, first few turns they have a slow start, which is good for us. If they in another game they pulled a turn 3 full artifact board with Xian, and you just can't beat that. Like, what can you do? Like high roll decks like that, and also Adamy, of course. You can't really beat with this, but like that's a given, I think. So here I'm just trying to play as many amulets as I can, just to fuel my Garuda. And here you can see them starting to use their game plan. They're not playing any artifacts, which is kind of weird for me, but I guess they want a big swing turn. Either way though, more amulets. So I think this is where I made a mistake. I should have used that Garuda to reduce this one. Just so that next turn I'll have enough space. I'll have like guaranteed enough space to like actually play the Garuda and pull the Wilbert. That was kind of unfortunate. And not really a good play on my part. Either way though, they start to trade in their board and stuff, doing artifact stuff. Not super crazy. They didn't use the augment, but they did use the Xian. Kind of weak Xian turn, to be honest. But I guess they didn't draw super well, and they thought I was using a meme, which I kinda am, but you know. So yeah, I kind of forgot that this summoned this. Oh, actually, I think I only realized my mistake after summoning the Garuda, because I could have traded this into this, and it would have died, and I could still have the Wilbert. So that was my fault. That was completely my fault. But either way, they just stopped. I guess because they were looking for PTP. So they thought, oh, this is just wards. I could trade in stuff and then play PTP, but they just gave up in the end. Pretty funny how fast they gave up. Okay, for our third game, this is kind of a funny game against Bloodcraft. So yeah, we have the cards here. Keep the one play point amulet, always do. Like, that's the most important thing, just to pop your amulets early. Would have been better if it was a card draw amulet, but what can you do? I just played the Featherfall Hourglass. And I think this Bloodcraft, the reason, well, you'll see why I think it's a very cute deck as well. Like, this is not a meta blood deck, like a very meta blood deck that that kind of works by, you know, aggroing you or using German Gun will definitely kill you. You definitely cannot win against that unless you really high roll. But yeah, I try my best here, either way. And they play a lot of bats, which was very interesting to me. Don't know why they would do that. At first I thought this was just like a Wrath Blood. But actually it's gonna be really interesting, and it kind of makes me feel bad for winning, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see it soon. So I just got this, this guy, Holy Cavalier. Trade in. And then after that, they get another Prison of Pain. Not sure why they're doing that. Another Urius. So this Urius kind of actually hurts because this Urius would have hurt if we popped our Amulets just now. Like because so many things just popped. But because we're not doing anything anyways, like our board is full, I just evo this and then kill the Urius. So here's the problem, the other problem with this deck. You have to draw Garuda. If you don't draw Garuda, then it's kind of pointless. So, it's actually not that rare to be able to draw Garuda that well, but the problem is that, so here we see the problem with this deck against, the problem with Amulets against like Urius. Pretty funny. But yeah, the problem with this deck is that if you don't have Garuda, then it's just a normal ward deck, which isn't that good at all. Sometimes you try to go for the Sarissa game plan, like make a big Sarissa, but there's so much big removal in Shadowverse nowadays, especially in Unlimited. So anyways, hold on. I was playing this and I was like, wait, Oldblood King. What year is this? This is an old meme. So anyways, that gave me a bit of confidence. Of course, it's still difficult, but like, it's a meme. And it's kind of a fun meme. I kind of feel bad actually. So here's the Garuda. Actually playing the Wilbert this time, I think. Yep, here we go. And I just play this Amulet, just for extra face damage next turn. Evo the Barang because it's harder to remove. And I'm done. That's a pretty good bard. Play that restriction, pretty good. And they can remove everything, but at the cost of their HP. And they don't, of course, they don't go face with the Oldblood because they are afraid of, you know, being smart. In the end, I just, you know, reduce the countdown for that, played another Barong, and then played this just for the heal and ward. Then go face. So at this point, that Oldblood King isn't really doing that much. So at this point, I think they're just playing to, playing for fun, which I respect. It's a pretty cool meme. A bit old though, so I actually feel kind of bad then winning with this. We have the better meme in terms of like it's a stronger meme, but you know it's never fun to see someone lose too when they're also playing a meme. GG. Kind of funny how they killed themselves too. Honorable death, I guess. Okay guys, so anyways, that was Timmy's Wilbert Haven. I can't stress enough how it's not good. It's definitely not the best. I got some wins with it, but it's really, you shouldn't play this on ranked if you want to rank up. But on the flip side, it's very, very fun, and when it works, it works really nicely. And against Roach, it's just really, really fun. But you know, against there's so much removal in Unlimited and stuff that you can't really win a lot with this deck. So the reason I just showed you 3 wins is just to show you how fun the deck can be, at least for me. But if you think that makes it look really good, it's not. So I can't stress that enough. Either way though, thanks to Timmy for giving me this deck. It's really fun. And thanks for you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, give me a sub if you loved it, and like always, have a nice day.